At Minnesota, they have everything from a Heisman to a Nagurski in their rich legacy, and today in Minneapolis, the Golden Gophers hope to add another memorable chapter. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Pump. Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tigers offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. At the 40, there he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. He's going to pass. Back open in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different thing.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking to move it through the air. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
Now, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Heaves it on the run. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Using the quick game. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
Offensive line has got to do a better job of communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. Snags it. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They get him down after he makes the catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Holds it in on the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking the play. From the gun, the ground game. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burton. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the Golden Gophers will keep this drive going. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. And the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David, you're right. And I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a reverse. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's got his man knocked off his feet. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to run for it. The Golden Gophers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Dances away again. Smashes ahead. The expressway is wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style. A 66-yarder to the house. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. Knocked down for the tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Pulls it and fires to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going for it all. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's right on target. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They go to the ground. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be knocked down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here on this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Complete in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Fires to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll test the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. He has 60 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
Yeah, and that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. From the gun, running back gets the give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Reads it, fires complete. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wide out in motion. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Middle Tennessee is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over the Sharks. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Now on 2nd down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. After that completion, move the chains. Now 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Looking for more room. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, get a little juju going.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Going up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. To the air on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He's looking for an open man on second down. Get it out on the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Just ran him over. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is pulsing as it is today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Right down the middle. It's caught. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Off-play action on first down. He's open on the right. Open runway ahead. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Auburn lines up quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He looks that one in nicely. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Can't get him to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has, and he doesn't feel it cleanly. It's loose. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Minnesota, 34.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Here's the give off the left side. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they're able to make the tackle. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. And it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, they'll take to the air. Plows through the defense. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now on first down from the 30. Fast motion from the offense. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Looking to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Tigers! And the punishment has been extended.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over the Pandas. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The running back has it. Hard running there. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. He gets a block. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Auburn! And the beatdown has ensued.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Minnesota 40.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Give to the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're working that left side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Gets away from one, finds room. Hit the afterburners, kid. Tap! And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. At the 35, he's open. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. First down to start the drive after the break. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll give it to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Auburn doing business in the red zone. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to him. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
80, Minnesota, 47.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. He's going to pass. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. Finds his man down the middle. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Quickly complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 28 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going to ride this running back. At the 45 on his way. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They go to the counter. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll put the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Motion from the offense. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Second down coming up.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.